Hi guys, welcome to a new episode of Out of 10. In today's episode, we have a special guest. It's Feim from Eurovision Crave. Welcome, Feim.
Hello, Burak.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm very happy to be here. It's my first time doing this, so I'm a bit excited.
Let me explain what we'll be doing in this video. We're going to talk about a couple of countries there: Greece, Italy, Malta, Spain, and Portugal. Then we're going to give them points out of 10. And after that, we can talk about general Eurovision 2025 countries, especially if you want in any other country. But I want to learn, first of all, your opinions, because we are almost 20 days away from the Eurovision 2025. Please share your general opinions with me. What do you think about Eurovision 2025? Not with the details of the countries, the general opinions.
Yeah. I mean, it went by so fast. I'm leaving for I was gonna say Malmö. I'm leaving for Basel in like 2 weeks. And I'm like, where did the time go? It's insane. I feel like this season started off kind of low, kind of bad, I would say. I think we were a bit surprised by the lack of quality this year, I would say. I think a lot of
Mhm.
people did talk about this year being very weak. But obviously, I think that happens every year as the season progresses and as we like approach
Uh-huh.
the date of Eurovision. We realize, you know what, these songs are not that bad. You can still find some beauty in these songs. And I think that was
Yeah.
the realization that I had this year. I was like, I started off being like, okay, this is a very weak year, and now I'm like, okay, you know what? We have really, really good songs, so it kind of counterbalances, let's say, the weaker side that we
Yeah.
have.
I think this happens all the time in every year, because
Yeah.
before the pre-parties, before the rehearsals, we were like, okay, this is the weakest season. There are not enough strong
Mm,
songs in the tier. But
yeah.
where we are right now, I think I cannot say that I have in my mind clear winner. Maybe we have a couple of names, they can be the winner, but they don't have any enough strong competition this year. So we don't know what will happen. That's making me excited, actually.
It's so exciting. I
It
love that.
is. So, if you're ready, we can start it with our first country.
Oh, I
Actually,
don't
I
like to
want
be mean. Okay, let's start it.
please be mean because we are just having fun
Let's
in
do it.
here. We are not trying to judge them. We are trying to have fun in here. So, I would love to start with the country because before we record this video, I was on Instagram and I saw a video. So, in that video, you were with Spain, Melody. Let's start with Melody, Spain.
Oh my God. This for me was the like the awakening of the season. I went to Benidorm Fest, right? And
Uh-huh.
I went to Benidorm Fest without actually listening to the songs. I wanted to discover them live on stage. And my favorite was Daniele Blasco. I want her to
Uh-huh.
win so bad. And I gotta be honest, I was against Melody winning because I just did not connect with the song nor the performance that well that time. I think what happened was I hated the outfit, and I think it really put me off. We kind of even disconnected with the song, which is so stupid when you think about it, but it's just how my brain works sometimes. And then Amsterdam pre-party happened, and I was flabbergasted. She killed it. Like I was shocked to see so many people jump and sing along to a Spanish song in Amsterdam. And at that time, I realized I was like, you know what? That woman has something. Like she's on the right path. Like with the revamp actually being really good, and I would say necessary as well for a lot of people. I think a lot of people like the
Uh-huh.
revamp and change their opinion, but it's the stage presence. And during my interview, she said that she read all these hate comments and all these negative opinions, but she said at the end of the day, the artist should be seen on stage before being judged. And that's what
Yeah.
happened. I saw it. I was like, it went up to my number two after Amsterdam pre party.
Number
And
two? Wow.
yeah. And
Okay, let's
now
go.
after Madrid, wow, she went to my number one, I think.
Actually, I was like you at the beginning. She wasn't at my attention. My favorite was Jay Cavallo, VIP.
Yeah.
He was my favorite one, but he didn't sing well. So after Melody One, I was like, okay, this can be something. Let's wait for the revamp version, for the pre-parties, etc., to see more from her performance. I didn't like
Mm.
the revamp version, by the way. I feel like she lost the Spanish soul. The song is more European radio song right now with the disco influences, etc. But right now, I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. I cannot stop listening this song. I already know all the lyrics, and I'm dying to watch her live at Eurovision. I think she's in my top five too, but I don't know which place. I can say that she's in my top five, but I cannot say that she's in my first place, second place, blah blah. But she's in my top five because her vocal ability is amazing, amazing. I feel like there are two different melody. One of them is a diva, real diva at the stage. The other one is a really kind, shy girl, actually, for me. Two different personality.
I went in that interview room so nervous because I knew Melody before Eurovision. She's a huge star in Spain. Like everybody knows who Melody is. I went in there like kind of nervous. I was like, she's gonna be so intimidating. The easiest interview I've ever did. She's so nice, and it's so beautiful to see because she's that diva, as you said, on stage. She
Yeah.
is that performer on stage, and then the person behind is also such a sweetheart and so nice to people. So it kind of, that really helps connect with the song at the end of the day. And I think that's why pre-parties are so important.
Yes, you're right. So, what's your point to melody out of 10?
10 out of 10. Sorry.
10? Wow.
10.
Okay.
There is, you were mentioning it about the revamp being deceiving, but I feel like it's a two-edged sword. It's like she got dragged because it was too Spanish, right? People were saying that this is dated, it's too Spanish. And then she changed, she revamped, and people are like, wait, it's not Spanish enough. I
Yeah.
understand the point of view. I think the the anxiety with this song came from the fact that Europe doesn't really award Spanish sounding songs, right? It's not
I
very
guess so.
compatible with let's say Northern Europe culture. It's too much
Uh-huh.
fun for them. Like Northern Europe is too boring. They don't like fun,
Yeah.
and this is too much fun. It has too much fire. So and she killed it. I don't. There's nothing I would change about this entry. And for me, because we follow Eurovision throughout the whole season, right? So I think what we give them, we also give a lot of importance on how much they add to the season. And for me, Melody just she did nothing wrong. Like everything, she ticked every little box.
Yes, you're right. Oh my.
Sing the house down, she can perform incredible. Absolutely 10 out of 10.
I feel like that she must be have a really huge team because, as you said, she did nothing wrong. She did nothing wrong thing during this season. She was like always trying to connect with the fans because I watched lots of interviews of her. She's always trying to say the right thing. She was trying to, be the Miss Congeniality. So that's why I love her so
But
much.
but you shouldn't say she tried. She did it. Like it's
Maybe
so
you.
effortless. You know what I mean? Like I feel
Mhm.
like from her being is so effortless. And I think that's why it comes across as being so genuine and so like relatable.
Because I'm seeing like that. I'm saying like it because I'm just so on the screen, I've never met with Melody, so that's why I'm saying this. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't
Yeah.
know, but probably you are judging better than me because you already met with her. So I'm just
But
saying what
I
I'm
think
telling.
you can see that in the interviews as well. Like when she was in London and they asked her about Lady Gaga, and she was like, "Hello, Lady Gaga, lady." I was like, "This is you cannot fake this. This is like inherent." Like I love her, love her.
So I have an important question for you. Is
Yes,
she your new Elena Ferreira?
no. Well, the thing is, Eleni Furera has a special place in my heart. Like
Okay.
whenever like she is I think she's the reason why I got into Eurovision so much. I always loved Eurovision, obviously. Growing up in Bulgaria with
Mhm.
Turkish heritage, like when Eurovision is a big thing because your country is now represented on the high pedestal,
Mhm.
like often. And so it was a big thing. But with Fureda, something just happened. And I was like shit, like she has me crap, and no, I don't think anyone will ever surpass Fredo.
So, let's continue with another country.
Yes.
It's Asteromata by Claudia from Greece.
Wow. I posted a reaction to this, and I had to delete it a day later
Why?
because of the reaction that I got to my opinion. So I really don't like it. I really, really don't. I love Greece. I think Greece. I actually did a DNA test, and I'm like 20% Greek. So I love Greece. I love Greek culture. I love Greek music. I love Greek sound. The song, I think the Greek element is really nice. I love this like soulful Greek
Mhm.
instruments, like the traditional instruments. This song doesn't go anywhere.
That's the
Um,
problem.
it's not catchy. I love ballads. I love Greek ballads. I think Greek ballads are so powerful. Like wow, if you
Hmm.
listen to Anavisi ballads, I'm like, damn, incredible. This one doesn't go anywhere. It's flat. She's a stunning lady. The glasses for me, and I know it's so shallow. It's extremely shallow. It's blocking me from connecting with her. I don't know why. I just hate those ugly Betty glasses. They're so big. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people love Claudia. I mean, the song.
Hmm.
Nothing against Claudia. I think she's so beautiful. And her vocals, girl, she can sing the house down. Like
Yeah.
incredible. This song is not doing it for me. What do you think?
I think the song is kind of outdated. That's my problem. I quite like Claudia's voice because she has a strong voice, and that's obvious. That also I quite like the sound too because sound is also cool. It's very promising. But the thing is, when you combine them, I don't think that this is the best execution. They can do
Absolutely.
better than this. That's my problem with the song. I'm not sure that if Evangelia won the Ethnikos Telikos, the result of the Greece will be different. Not sure about it because they were equal for me. But I don't think that Greece can be successful with the ballads. We saw it before. Even though this one is stronger one, actually this is not the new one. I don't think that Eurovision people will die for this song. That's my problem.
No. I mean, you did say that it's dated. I don't think dated is an issue. Esa Diva is dated, but it just depends on how you sell it. There were a lot of good songs this year at this pre-selection in Greece.
But you said Esadeva is dated, but she is selling the song. But when you compare Claudia,
Yeah.
Claudia doesn't sell the song. Maybe with the staging, I heard that she is doing something with the mirrors. Maybe if it's too catchy, let's see what will happen. But I don't think that people will be die for this song or this performance because
And
we don't have
also,
juries in the
honestly,
semifinals. That's the problem.
also Greece's stagings, I'm sorry, but they have
Uh,
been horrific. Like Marina Sati, Queen, she was my I think number one last year, number two or number one last year. Even that staging was bad. I'm sorry. Like Greece is not good at stagings.
I guess even though she didn't work with the Greek people, actually, she worked with the Majnun. He is a very talented guy. But
There's
I think,
something. I know as well. Majnun, like she worked with Madonna and stuff. Like he's the
yeah,
big deal. But even that, there's something with Greek people and their staging at Eurovision is just
maybe
they're
it's a
cursed or
budget thing.
something.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
So,
let's
what's your
see. We
point
talked.
for Claudia? Sorry, go on.
I don't know what to say. I would maybe give like a honest,
Say,
or should I do a right? Like, should
go
we
on
have a
with the
rule to not
honest.
put? Should we put a rule to not put below five, just out of respect?
Be honest, go on what you want. I don't know.
Okay, maybe I will say honest point would be 3.5.
So, what's the
And
other side of your point?
no, that's the honest, let's say.
Okay,
Otherwise, I would have given it five, just like out of
okay,
to
you
be
said
congenial.
3.5, right?
Yeah.
I said 5.5. By the way, did I share
Okay,
my
that's
Spanish vote for you?
excuse me.
I guess I did I share my Spanish point with you?
No, you did not. I was gonna ask you, but
Oh,
then we went into
oh,
Asteromata.
I forget. I'm sorry. I gave eight to
Oh,
the melody.
okay, fair enough.
Yeah, because my favorite
Absolutely.
was Erika Wickman. I gave her nine. So there's a 1 point between them for me.
Yeah, of course you have to.
Okay, let's go with another diva with Malta serving.
Yes.
What do you
So
think about her?
I mean, is this? It's a novelty entry. It's just so much fun for me. This whole contest is about fun, and she just brings it. There's no denying that she knows the game, and I think her team is very, very talented. Like the whole
Mhm,
promotional campaign and The outfits, the pre-party performances, the fact that they added a local song from the place where she was performing as an
Yes.
intro. Genius, absolutely genius. And also, she came on stage in Amsterdam in a stroked waffle, and then in a beauty blender, and then in the UK. Like, genius, incredible. The song itself, I think, is so catchy. It gets people dancing, gets people on their feet. There's no denying that, and she will slay it. Absolutely.
And like she's like playing chess, during this season. She knows what to do. As I said, she already prepared her costumes, she already prepared her music, she knows what to do, how to act. It's like when you entered the Maltese national selection, she already planned this. And her team is very, very good because they know how to do. For example, did you say, give the gift to people on the London pre-party? Did you see what they give?
Oh, the thongs.
Yeah, I think
Yes, I
it's very
saw.
clever. It's very clever. If you saw this one, you'll never forget that.
I know,
So
absolutely.
yeah, they're doing really, really great job. Also, I'm kind of curious if they do something like that during the pre-party season, what will that bring to the Eurovision stage? I'm really curious about it. So I love this song. I love this song.
I mean, that is the good thing about being surrounded by a Gen Z team. They are chronically online. They know what
Mhm.
works, what doesn't, and it's just incredible job. Really, really good job. Really successful.
Yes, you're right. Gen Z is a good affecting hero, actually. They use social media very well. Miriana, Sisal, Kyle, JJ,
Yeah,
their Instagram live is so funny. I think they
so funny.
already got great, attention from the fans on social media. They know how to act. I'm feeling like because of it, I know it's not our topic right now, but because of this social media thing, Sisal has a higher chance on the semifinal right now because she already got lots of attention. So they're doing
Absolutely,
really, really great job.
absolutely. But the thing is also the people that vote at Eurovision aren't. Do you vote at Eurovision?
Of course.
You do. Okay, maybe it's just
Don't
me then.
you?
Um,
All right,
no,
shame
because
on you.
No, because I'm always I'm in the country, so I cannot vote with my phone. It doesn't work, you know.
See,
But I think
you
now
know,
maybe with the app it works. I'm not
yes,
sure.
because my country is not part of Eurovision, so I can vote via the rest of the world.
Oh yeah, I think Sisal did manage to connect with the fans massively. Like
Yes,
I think she is the one who's going to reap the benefits the most of the pre-parties, in my opinion. Girl,
yes,
you
I
should
do
have been
so.
in Madrid. You should have been in Madrid. By the way, Madrid pre-party crowd was awful. They were
Really?
just talking. They are. This is the best pre-party every year. It is still the best pre-party. The lineup is just insane, and the crowd was also the best. But this year, people were just talking over the singers when they were singing. I was like, "Girl, shut up!" But when Sisal came out, all hell broke
Wow.
loose. That's insane. She had to do it twice because of a technical issue. It was incredible. And then that night, when I went home, I was like, you know what? She's qualifying. There's no way she doesn't qualify.
I didn't know it. Actually, I'm a Melt Festival guy, by the way. I'm going to Melt Festival every year. But this year, I have a friend, Alara, probably you know her. She told me that you need to come to Madrid because this is another level. She, influenced me a lot. Next year, I will be in Madrid too. But
So
I heard
honestly,
lots of great views about the Madrid.
you don't have to go to the Eurovision itself. If you go to Madrid, it's enough.
Yeah, that's what she said
Girl,
actually.
they had Sirusho this year. Like Kele Kele. Come on. They had Marina Sat. Like
Yeah,
incredible.
yes, indeed. So, let's
Going
go
back
back
to
to the
Malta.
Malta. Yeah,
What would I give it? Maybe like what 8.5 out of 10.
yeah, let's say 8.5 because I was also 8 too. We are also close. I
There
think
we
this is the
go.
closer vote to each other, right? Yes, this is.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We're on the same wavelength for now.
So, our
Also,
next.
you
Go.
have to know something about me. When I like something, I really like something. When I dislike something, I really dislike it. So like for me to put like a 6 to 7 is really hard.
Yeah. Actually, I felt the other version of it. If you don't like something, you really don't think you don't like it. I felt that.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately,
Let's go. So, what about Italy? I think it's not your type of music.
you know what? No, actually, I like the song.
Really?
I do. I do. I did film a reaction to it, but obviously with copyright reasons, I couldn't post it. I do like the song. I think the song is very pleasant to listen to. I obviously I think the singer is a um maybe people could have a hard time connecting with the singer. I think he's more on the indie underground type of performer, like a bit more
Mhm.
shy, not that extravagant. But that kind of makes the song as well. I think he has this charisma that really embodies the song.
Mhm.
I really like it. I think it's a really beautiful song. Compared to last year, obviously, I cannot compare, but I think it's nice.
Okay.
Look at me trying to be nice.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, okay, I don't know what can I say, but I feel like I didn't connect with the song. Maybe it's not fitting my personal taste. That's this can be the reason. But I don't know. It's okay, and I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to be kind, but well, I'm trying to choose my words wisely. Well, clearly, I don't like the song. That's it. I can say it, sorry, because it's
Yes.
hard to choose wisdom words in here right now. Because it's not my type of song. I'm feeling
I
like I'm going to die while I'm listening this.
I totally I think it's one of the songs that I do not listen to on a regular basis. However, I remember when I first heard the song, I had a really nice reaction to it and I really liked it. So should I give my points?
Go on. I feel like you're going to give it some high points.
Actually, no, I just told you it's hard for me to give a six, but I guess I'll give like a 6.5.
You're higher than me. I gave it a 5.
Okay, fair enough. I understand that. I don't think it's a very particular song for sure.
So, can I ask your opinion about what you think about the Ollie, the first winner?
No.
Same, right? Yeah, I'm same.
I didn't like it at all.
Uh, yeah.
I was very happy that he didn't go to Eurovision. I know a lot. He's huge in Italy. He's going on this like stadium tour. I'm like, what with what like? But apparently he's very successful in Italy. So good for him.
It's just in shock when he discovered him like, okay, he has a really good career in Italy, but he don't want to be part of Eurovision. So why? Are you afraid of being unsuccessful on the contest? What's the reason? But as you said, I'm okay. I was like, okay, your song was also not fit for the Eurovision too, so you can go to your own tour. I was like, okay.
No, honestly, like it's a win-win situation. I think he had this huge tour planned when you're that early in your career. I think he's kind of a new artist as well. You cannot afford to cancel an entire tour just because you want to go on a silly contest. So
I see.
understandable.
Next and the last country is, I think I'm really curious about your opinion about this country. It's Portugal. Girl.
Again, people that love Portugal are very vocal about it. Like, it's the same with Lithuania. I think it's the same. Like, same crowd, same. Are they in the same semifinal?
Um, I'm not sure about it.
You know what? I'm so jealous of these Euro fans that are like, yeah, first semifinal, he's number 11, number 13, and then they're like, oh yeah, 2015, Slovakia was like number 12 in the second semifinal. I'm like, how do you know that? I wish I just had this brain where I would just remember where things are. But yeah, so Portugal, um, yeah, I mean, I don't really have an opinion to be honest. I listened to it once or twice and I missed them at the pre-parties.
See.
Um, so did I see them live? I don't remember it, so maybe it
By the
didn't
way, they
strike
are in
me.
a
But
different semifinals. Portugal is in the first one, Lithuania is the second one.
okay, okay, they could both qualify.
I'm feeling like Portugal is. I quite like Portugal, by the way. If the
Can I
song
listen?
maybe
Wait, can I
because.
just listen? I'll listen to the song very quickly. I completely
Okay,
forgot what it sounded
go
like.
on, please. Yeah.
Okay, what's the song? What's the title?
What's that name? Uh, the band's name is Napa. What was the song's name?
Yeah, Deslocado.
Deslocado.
Yeah, it's just like it's a Portuguese song. I feel like that happens every year, and I do get a lot of hate for it because I said that Festival de Canção, I think, is the weakest national final every year. It's just I think I'm not into that type of. It's just not my cup of tea. It's not my taste. You know, like I'm sure
Mhm.
people that enjoy this type of music really love this because these guys look really, really talented and really cute. It's just not my cup of tea, to be honest. So
Like this, I'm feeling like this song is kind of maybe it's because of the language. It comes to me like
mhm.
a lullaby. That's why I love the song so much. But I don't
Pardon.
think that this can be successful at Eurovision because it's not the type of the song Eurovision fans are buying it. This kind of has a problem with the getting votes because we know that Portugal doesn't have enough fan base, so it's going to be a problem with them because we don't have juries at the semifinals at the same time. So it means you need to be sure that you're going to get good results from the fans. But I think that's the problem, so they can be struggle on it. But overall, I quite like this one. I never opened it, but when I listened it in my place, I never skipped it too.
Yeah, fair enough. But I feel like that is not true though, because I feel like what year was it? The song "Love Is on My
Black Mamba
Like Mamba.
2021 or two, yeah.
Didn't they finish top 10?
Yes, but it was a surprise for everybody because the song
What?
was English console.
Saudade Marrom. Did she qualify?
Yes, she was also surprised for because they were Portugal's best times actually. Because when you compare it
No.
before and after that, they weren't that much stronger.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I still believe this will qualify. This has chances to qualify.
I'm not
I need
sure
to check
about
the
it.
list. I need to check the list, but they do. I think because it's kind of unique in its semifinal that it could really differentiate itself from the other entries.
I think it's for me borderline, but I gave them a good point. I said 7 out of 10.
Damn.
I told you
Okay.
that I liked it. It's a lullaby for me.
I mean, I really don't want to give a point. I feel like I'm gonna get dragged.
Yeah. So let me explain
L-
this question. Let me answer this question. Is it lower than Greece or not?
yes.
Lower
Yes.
than
But
Greece.
yeah, I cannot connect with the song. And like obviously like ranking for me is really hard. I hate ranking because it's basically you put a judgment. You don't give your opinion. It's a judgment on
Mm.
the song. And I think giving something less than five is kind of disrespectful,
See.
right? And so I'm like, and I hate being politically correct most of the time, which gets me in a lot of trouble. But I don't know, it would be like a three, 2.53, three, I
Okay.
guess.
Okay, we didn't hear that. We didn't hear
Yeah.
that. No, we are not musical experts. We are just fans, and we're just talking about our
Absolutely.
taste. So it doesn't mean that everybody can buy this song. So one song will be better for you, and it can be a negative for me too. So we're
Yeah,
just sharing our opinions, and that's how we vote. Actually, we are not
absolutely.
musical experts at the end of the day.
Who knows? Maybe we are girl the folk.
So I think
Yes.
we've finished our countries. Would you like to talk about any other countries in from 2025? Do you have let part first question? Sorry, I couldn't. What's your favorite countries this year? Who are you supporting for?
Who do I want to see win, or who's my favorite?
Yes,
I mean,
yeah,
I guess both are the same. Talking
yes.
about.
Both are the same.
As I said, Spain. I have two number ones. I have Spain and Sweden both on the same pedestal, and Every time I said pedals, I'm like, put myself on a pedestal. I think like both of them, we're going through such dark times. What I'm looking for is distraction. What I'm looking for is happiness. What I'm looking for is like feelings, like the way I feel when I do things, when I listen to things. And these two songs, also other songs, but like these two songs just make me so happy. Like I was in Madrid this weekend, and when I got back home, I realized my brain the whole weekend I didn't think about anything besides just fun and music, and I was like, this was so refreshing. I just felt so energized when I go back.
Actually, this is what
So
Eurovision soul is. You explained it very well.
yeah, but I mean, it hasn't been like this the previous year. But at this period, I was like, wow, okay, this weekend actually felt so wholesome. Like, it felt like everything was right. And when I listened to Essa Diva, and especially Bara Bara Bastu, there's a
Hmm.
sense of happiness that I feel. And I'm like, wow, like the power that music has is just incredible. And Bara Bara Bastu, it just makes me the happiest person on earth.
Yeah, there's something on that song. Suddenly it makes you happy. You're, as you said, that you are like, you're not living in this world, you're just living in the sauna and you're just there to be fun. That's why I love Barabaras Pasta too. I was at the Melody Festival's final and I was like, watch the Mason Merlo. Okay, he is going to win the contest. It's too obvious because everybody was cheering for Mason Merlo. Then Kai came. Everybody started to jump. Everybody started to sing this song. I was like, no, Kai is going to it. It's too obvious that. That's why I love about this song because I don't speak Swedish. It's too hard for me. But I already know the lyrics. I love
Everybody.
listening it. I love the joy the song gave me. I love their face, their attitude, their staging, everything about Sweden this year. And on top of that, there's a kind of negative opinions about the Sweden in this Eurovision bubble. And Kai actually claimed it. Everybody wants to see Sweden as a winner this year. It's so weird, actually, for the Eurovision community. That's why I
So
love Kai a
weird.
lot.
So
Yeah.
weird. I mean, for example, Loreen wasn't even in my top 20 in Liverpool.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I love Melody Festival, and I think Melody Festival has incredible songs. Their choices most of the time every year, I don't agree with them personally. They obviously they know the craft. They know what to do, what second, everything is calculated, it's mathematics almost.
Mhm.
So I wouldn't say I'm like a Sweden hater, but obviously I'm not like, oh yeah, Sweden should win most of the time because a lot of other countries deserve more. This year, opposite. I'm like, I want to get that flag, go to, I don't know, Gothenburg or go to this like tiny miniature Euro village in Malmo. I'll be very happy to do that. And they just so deserve. They're so deserving of all of this. And you were saying that you know the lyrics to Bada Bada Bas, even though you don't speak Swedish. Same for me. For me, what was shocking is Spanish people that
Do you know too?
barely speak English. They were all screaming the lyrics to Bada Bada Bas too.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, you know what? This is when I realized they could actually win.
Yes, they could.
So
I think this is the success of the song. Even though they couldn't win the Eurovision, they already been successful for this journey. So we can call them as a winner too.
absolutely,
Like
they're gonna
Ananda
have
Ferreira, she
like
didn't win the contest, but she's one of the most successful persons from the Eurovision.
yeah. I mean, in 2 years, 5 years, they'll be back as an interval act. They're gonna. I saw they're already doing this gigantic tour this summer up in
Mhm.
Finland and Sweden. I think they're just going to follow the Klardia trajectory of doing a lot of tours in Europe and
Mhm.
having this huge success, etc. So I think they're fine. Even if they don't win, they're good. Like they did.
Yes,
I think they already achieved what they had to achieve. And I
I'm
feel
feeling
like
the
them going
same.
to Basel, them going to Basel is just like the cherry on top of the cake.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same actually with you. I will echo you.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for your time. I think we are running out of
Wait,
our time.
who's your
Okay.
favorite?
Erika Wickman, Ich komme.
Oh, you
I
told me
mentioned I
that.
mentioned that
You
girl.
did,
You
you did.
cannot forget that girl. Erika
Wait,
Wickman
I
is
want
there.
to know your top three.
Okay. Erika Wickman. My top three are Erika Wickman, Bara Barabastu, Kai, and probably maybe it can be a strange choice for you, but Belgium. I love that song so much. Strobe Lights. There is a quality in that. There's a potential in that. I don't know why we are seeing it right now, but strobe lights can be really successful at Eurovision. I'm curious about the staging. I
He's,
hope he will eliminate. He will elevate her song, his song.
I think they will. So he said that he wants to put on a rave and that he's
Hope
going to
so.
dance. He's
Hope
going to
so.
dance.
Okay, that can be the well for us.
No,
Let's see.
but you know what? He studied ballet and tap dancing growing up.
Really?
So
I didn't know that.
he's in the dancing world. So for me, the issue watching the performances was the fact that he was very immobile, like he was
Yeah,
not moving.
yeah, that's
And
my
hearing
problem.
that there could be choreography, that's exciting.
Wow. Let's see.
Yeah,
Let's see what will happen in Basel then.
let's see. Good.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you
It
for
was nice to
that.
talk with you, and it was nice to meet with you. I hope I can see
Likewise.
you in Basel too.
Yes, we'll see you in Basel.
So don't forget to follow him, guys. I will write his accounts right below. So see you in the next video, so guys. Bye bye.
Ciao.